Having said that, the application is granted and bail is set in the amount of 30,000 rand for each applicant.
Today has left many South Africans shocked, confused, and asking serious questions. Two officials, Julius Mkhwanazi and Kagiso Lerutla, have been granted 30,000 rands bail each. But for many people, this decision didn't bring relief. It brought anger, it brought frustration, and it raised one powerful question. Is justice really the same for everyone? Stay until the end, because what happened in that courtroom today and what people are saying now may surprise you.
That both applicants must surrender their passports to the state before being released on bail. I do not know if there are any other additional conditions that you'd like to propose, but that is what I have in mind.
Both of them not to conduct directly or indirectly with any state witness, Worship, because now we are going to disclose the interrogator to them.
So you are going to disclose the names of the witnesses?
Yes, Worship, because we are going to give them now the contents of the interrogator, so they will
They will know who the witnesses are.
They will know them, Worship, now. So they must not conduct them directly or indirectly.
Now, do you have the names out of hand now, or what is the situation? My worry is the following. If you say they will know the names from the contents of the docket, and then there are logistics complications in providing the docket, you take time to do them.
Yes, sir.
And then something happens in the meantime before they get the contents of the docket,
Yes,
and
sir.
the names contained therein. It then becomes an issue when you have to prove the contraventions.
Yes, now I understand, Worship. What I'm going to ask the court now, let me be specific, not to conduct tabang sorties.
When news first broke that Julius Mkhwanazi and Kagiso Lerutla have been arrested, the reaction across community was immediate. Many people were shocked, not just because of the arrest, but because of the positions this men held. Positions of authority, positions of trust. According to reports, the charges they face include fraud, corruption, defeating the ends of justice. These are not small allegations for people of that high caliber. These are serious claims that, if proven in court, could carry heavy consequences. And that is the reason the public began watching this case very closely. Because when people in that powerful position face allegations, the country pays attention. Inside the Boksburg Magistrate's court, tension filled the room. Supporters sat quietly. Journalists waited with cameras ready. Observers watched every movement. Would bail be denied, or would they walk free? Then the magistrate delivered the ruling. Bail granted, 30,000 rands each. In that moment, reaction split across the country. Some people believed the decision followed the law. Inside the court, people were busy clapping hands to show that they are happy.
He said that the application is granted and bail is set in the amount of 30,000 rand for each applicant.
Since the bail decision, many people have taken to social media to express their views. Some people believe bail should not have been granted. Others argue that every accused person has the right to bail until proven guilty. One concern keeps appearing again and again: the fear of evidence being tampered with. And I want to say this clearly: I truly hope that no evidence in this case will ever be interfered with, because justice depends on truth, and truth depends on evidence. And if evidence is lost, changed, or hidden, justice becomes impossible. This is why many people feel nervous whenever powerful individuals are released on bail. Another strong feeling coming from the public is frustration about fairness. Some people believe or feel that in serious cases, suspects should remain in custody while investigations continue. Others worry about the impact of alleged crimes on families and communities. And for families who have suffered losses in situations linked to corruption or alleged wrongdoings, decisions like this can feel painful because it seems like just there's no justice to those people who have died, not because guilt has been confirmed, but because justice is deeply personal. Many citizens are asking, would an ordinary person receive the same treatment? That question continues to fuel debate across communities. This case is bigger than two individuals. It is about trust, trust in the justice system, trust in fairness, trust that the law protects everyone equally. When people begin to doubt that fairness exists, confidence in the system weakens, and rebuilding trust takes years. And this is why cases like this are watched so closely to see if there will be justice, not just by lawyers, but by ordinary citizens who want accountability. And now the case has been postponed, and that means the investigation is far from over.
On that date, I would love to suggest the 13th of May.
Evidence will be examined, witnesses may be called, arguments will be made, and eventually the truth will be tested in court. It is important to remember these are allegations, not convictions, and everything said is based on public reports. Only the court can determine guilt or innocence. For now, many people are left with mixed emotions, shocked, frustrated, questions, and one powerful hope that justice will be done fairly and openly, that no evidence will be touched, and the truth will come out no matter what. Because in the end, justice must not only exist, it must be seen. What do you think? Was the 30,000 rand bail fair? Or do you think stricter action should have been taken? Comment down below and let's talk. Don't forget to subscribe to True Crime with Nsuku's Folktale because this story is far from over, and also hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will be notified. And this is True Crime with Nsuku's Folktale. See you on the next case.